Hi students, this is your jhansi ma'am. In this video we are going to discuss fiber to fabric lesson. In already previous video till activity number 2 we have discussed. Now we are going to start the activity 3. In previous video I have asked you one question, that is how yarn is made up of, with what yarn is made up of. I have asked this question. Have you found any answer for this question? Okay, if not, now I will explain. Now, in activity 2, we have collected one yarn, right? In activity 3, you have to some more continue for that activity number 2. Activity number 3. So, in this activity, you have to take one yarn or thread, which you have collected in activity 2 from the fabric. So, now this yarn put on one table and its one end you hold with your thumb like this or with any of your finger like this, and another end is there, right? That end you scratch along the thread like this or along the yarn like this. Now observe its end. Now here it is, you are unable to see properly. On the paper I will show now. I will keep on paper. Now you please observe here its end. See students, before actually this thread is what appears like a one single continuous line, but if we scratch on the another end, see how it looks. Have you observed students like this? I hope you have observed this kind of thread in previous days also. That is, while you thread a needle, at the time also you can see the thread like this only. Its end is not like a single line. It appears like a so many splitted parts, right? Now it is also appearing same like that only, right? So here this thread or yarn is a single or a thin strand. Okay, the thinner strands, what you can see in this thread, these thinner strands are called fibers. This definition already I have given in your previous videos, and previous videos links also there in description. Once you please go through that videos. The thin strands of thread that we see are made up of still thinner strands. These thinner strands are called fibers. Okay students, now yarn is a thin strand and this yarn is made up of still thinner strands called fibers. So now have you got the answer for this question students? How yarn is made up of? Okay, it is made up of fibers. So now here one point I am going to give you, that fabrics are made up of yarn. How yarns are made up of? Because of fibers. Okay, so fabrics are made up of yarns, yarns are made up of fibers. Okay, fibers together they will form yarn, yarns together they will form fabric. However, if you want you can consider like that. But how these fibers came? From where these fibers came? Okay, now about this we will discuss. Here actually fibers will come from the natural sources. Okay students, fibers come from natural sources. Here natural sources are nothing but plants and animals, right? Natural sources are generally we will consider these two only. So plants and animals, from these two we will get the fibers. So here the fibers which we will get from the plants are called plant fibers. The fibers which we will get from the animals are called animal fibers. The fibers like cotton and jute as well as coir, one more also there, about this we will discuss later. These fibers we will get from the plants. So these can be called as plant fibers. Why? Because these fibers we are getting from the plants. Next, for the animal fibers examples are silk and wool. Okay, these two we can get from the animals. Silk will get from the cocoon of silkworm, and wool we will get from the fleece of the sheep or goat. Here fleece is nothing but hair. On your body you can find hair, right? On your head and on your hands, legs and face, hair, right? So hair, here fleece. Hair is nothing but fleece. So because of the fleece of sheep or goat and various types of animals also, from various types of animals also we will get the wool, like a rabbit, camel, yak, etc. From these different types of animals we will get the wool. Okay, so here next I am going to ask you one more doubt also, that is, here plants and animals are giving the fibers. All the fibers we are getting from plants and animals only? No. Then from where we are getting all these fibers? A few thousands years of back we are using natural fibers only. Means from the plants and animals what we are getting the fibers, that only we are using. But from back of 100 years we are using the fibers which we are preparing from by using the chemicals. So the fibers which are manufactured by using the chemicals are called synthetic fibers. Okay students, the fibers which are prepared by using the chemicals are called synthetic fibers. So here we can give another definition also. The fibers which are not obtaining from the plants or animals are called synthetic fibers. Or another definition also we can give. The fibers which we are preparing by using the chemicals are called synthetic fibers. This synthetic fibers is having another name also, that is artificial fibers also. For this artificial fibers examples are polyester, this we can call as polyester also in our daily life, but it is polyester, rayon, nylon, acrylic. So like this we can give the examples for synthetic or artificial fibers. And this part already we have discussed in our introduction video only. If you want, once again you can see this video in that introduction video also. The remaining part we will discuss in our coming video, and I hope you like this video. Thank you.